So I just got out of a meeting about acceptance, and I wanted to share some thoughts that I had around the subject of like what I shared. One of the things that I didn't talk about that I wish I had was that if I don't accept something for what it is, then on the other, like, what that doesn't allow me to do is appreciate. It doesn't allow me to look for the silver lining. It doesn't allow me to appreciate the good things in my life. It doesn't allow me to turn things into good account. It doesn't allow me to learn from the experience, and it doesn't allow me to mature or grow or evolve. I'm just focusing on the negative, and I'm stuck if I can't accept things for what they are. I don't know what. I can't focus on what's inside of my hula hoop, what I'm responsible for. I can't focus on my emotional well-being if I'm constantly focused on what I can't change that's outside of my hula hoop and not mine to change or what there's nothing I can do about it anyhow. Like a lot of people try to focus on changing the world, and it's a frivolous endeavor. You're never going to change Mother Earth. You're never going to change Mother Nature. You can't change the universe. You can't change physics. You can't change how things work. Like, it'd be like trying to change gravity or the law of attraction, or it'd be like trying to change how the fucking sun and the moon, it'd be like trying to change the direction of the Earth spins. It's just stupid. There's like Mother Nature is an undefeated champion. Mankind has always lost. And what's my responsibility to do is to take each and every single thing in my life from the point of the view of what can I learn from this? How can I grow? How can I grow? How can I become a better man? How can I become a more capable man? How can I become more mature? What can I learn about myself? What can I see? What can I find within myself that still needs room for improvement? What can I find within myself that is left unaddressed or needs to change or evolve? Also, I think my idea and definition of what acceptance is, or what it really means, has changed. The more that I've matured, the more that I've worked on myself, the clearer it's become of what it actually means and what it doesn't. Because it used to be really charged. So some more thoughts I want to share on is there is no good or bad. The only good or bad that exists is what I attach to stuff. That's the only thing. That's the only good or bad. That's the only thing that's good or bad is what value judgment I have attached to something. And if I have, there's been plenty of times where I had a negative value judgment attached to a circumstance or thing or whatever, and it turned out to be it turned out to be a good thing for me. I am not capable of foreseeing or being able to foretell what the future will bring. I'm not capable of foreseeing how things will unravel. I am also not qualified to do so. And the more I have grown, the more I can see, looking back into my past, how unqualified I actually was. How incapable I was being able to accurately perceive myself, the world around me, let alone situations that happen. I thought something was and the more negative I thought something was, it was a reflection of really how powerless I was to be able to take care of myself and deal with how I felt, or how that thing or how that thing made me feel, because I was affected by everything around me. I could not be not affected by the world around me. And so the more that one shouts out injustice, like towards the rest of the world, the more that just that tells me how powerless that person is. And it also tells me how much of that they actually are themselves. And only healthy people will understand that. Another thing I want to share, and I'm going to end it with this, is that unhealthy people will always perceive a healthy thing as unhealthy, because they are incapable and unqualified to be able to know what healthy is in the first place. Healthy people, and this reminds me of the one other thing is that healthy people, like doing the right thing and being healthy and authentic and genuine love is quiet. It's understanding. It doesn't need to proclaim. It doesn't need to shout from the rooftops. It's not loud. And it ties in with the 11th tradition in recovery, which I really love: attraction rather than promotion. That speaks to so much emotional maturity. It speaks to wisdom. It speaks to perspective, more so than I personally believe that many people would even begin to suspect. I really, really love that tradition and what those words, the meaning that those words really have as it correlates to the development of learning how to tell the truth, of healing, of evolving, and coming into oneself and finding that connection with the universe at large. And so that's what I think of acceptance.